2026 Michigan DMV Double Endorsement Test 220 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Look into the back of the fifth wheel. Option A, while testing your air brakes. Option B, if your vehicle begins to skid. Option C, when inspecting a coupling. The correct answer is option C, when inspecting a coupling. Explanation. While inspecting a coupling, you should go under the trailer and look into the back of the fifth wheel. Ensure that the fifth wheel jaws are secured around the shank of the kingpin. Question 2. What does the vehicle inspection report do? Option A, inform the motor carrier about problems that may need fixing. Option B, ensure that the vehicle is inspected regularly. Option C, keep people accountable for inspecting the vehicle. The correct answer is option A, inform the motor carrier about problems that may need fixing. Explanation. A vehicle inspection report keeps the carrier informed about any problems that need to be fixed. Question 3. As part of the vehicle inspection test, you will be asked to: Option A, explain why you must check the items you are checking. Option B, change the coolant. Option C, replace a headlight. The correct answer is option A, explain why you must check the items you are checking. Explanation. During the vehicle inspection test, you will be asked to do a complete inspection of your vehicle. You will need to explain what you are inspecting and why. Question 4. Older trailers are not equipped with spring brakes. This means that if the air supply for a vehicle's air braking system leaks away. Option A, the trailer will stop normally. Option B, the trailer will stop normally. Option C, the trailer will speed up. The correct answers are options A and B. Option A, the trailer will stop normally. Option B, the trailer will stop normally. Explanation. Older trailers do not have spring brakes. This means that if the air supply in an older trailer's air tank has leaked away, there will be no working brakes connected to the trailer and its wheels will turn freely. Question 5. Do not base your decision to shift gears on: Option A, the speed of your engine RPM. Option B, the speed of the road mph. Option C, the actions of the vehicle next to you. The correct answer is option C, the actions of the vehicle next to you. Explanation. One way to know when it is time to shift gears is to learn your vehicle's operating RPM range. You should shift up when your engine reaches the top of that range. You can also learn which speeds each gear is good for and shift up based on your speedometer. Question 6. A Class 1 hazardous material is: Option A, an explosive. Option B, liquid. Option C, corrosive. The correct answer is option A, an explosive. Explanation. Explosives are placed in hazardous materials Class 1. Question 7. Routine vehicle inspections should be done to ensure: Option A, safety. Option B, good gas mileage. Option C, comfort. The correct answer is option A, safety. Explanation. The most important reason to inspect your vehicle is to ensure the safety of yourself and other road users. Question 8. Radial and bias ply tires. Option A should be used together. Option B should be used together on the front of a vehicle. Option C should not be used together. The correct answer is option C, should not be used together. Explanation. Radial and bias ply tires should not be used together. All wheels on a vehicle should be the same style and equally sized. Question 9. Which of the following is not a sign of fatigue? Option A, difficulty focusing with frequent blinking. Option B, yawning repeatedly or rubbing eyes. Option C, staying in your lane. The correct answer is option C, staying in your lane. Explanation. Potential warning signs of fatigue include difficulty focusing, frequent blinking, or heavy eyelids, yawning repeatedly or rubbing your eyes, daydreaming, wandering or disconnected thoughts, trouble remembering the last few miles you've driven, missing exits or traffic signs, having trouble keeping your head up, drifting from your lane, following too closely, hitting a shoulder rumble strip, or feeling restless and irritable. Question 10. What do the two systems of a dual air brake system share? Option A, hoses. Option B, an air compressor. Option C, air tanks. The correct answer is option B, an air compressor. Explanation. Both systems in a dual air brake system share a single air compressor. If the air compressor is damaged, neither system will be able to operate properly. Question 11. If the coolant temperature gauge goes above the highest safe temperature, you should: Option A, continue to drive. Option B, pull over and figure out what's wrong. Option C, run the air conditioner. The correct answer is option B. Pull over and figure out what's wrong. Explanation. If the coolant temperature gauge goes above the highest safe temperature, you should stop driving as soon as possible and try to figure out what is wrong. There could be an issue in your vehicle that could lead to engine failure and possibly a fire. Question 12. As part of the vehicle inspection test, you will be asked to: Option A. Explain what you would inspect and why. Option B. Replace an electrical fuse. Option C. Unload the trailer. The correct answer is option A. Explain what you would inspect and why. Explanation. During the vehicle inspection test, you will be required to do a complete inspection of your vehicle. During this inspection, you must explain to the examiner what you are inspecting and why you are inspecting those items. Question 13. By beginning a left turn before reaching the center of an intersection, you: Option A. Will likely complete the turn satisfactorily. Option B. May hit other vehicles with the left side of your vehicle. Option C. Can expect other drivers to move their vehicles to accommodate your turn. The correct answer is option B. May hit other vehicles with the left side of your vehicle. Explanation. When planning to turn left at an intersection, make sure you have reached the center of the intersection before beginning the turn. If you turn too soon, off-tracking may cause the left side of your vehicle to hit another vehicle. Question 14. In a vehicle with dual parking control valves, a separate air tank can be used. Option A. To make the air brakes work more effectively. Option B. To temporarily release the spring brakes. Option C. To charge the brakes on the rear trailer. The correct answer is option B. To temporarily release the spring brakes. Explanation. In a vehicle with dual parking control valves, there is a separate air tank that can be used to temporarily release the spring brakes if they have been activated due to low air pressure. Pushing in the proper control will release the spring brakes for a short period of time, allowing the driver to move the vehicle in an emergency. Question 15. What is road rage? Option A. Operating a motor vehicle with the intent of doing harm to others. Option B. Operating a motor vehicle that is deemed unsafe. Option C. Operating a motor vehicle that has not been inspected. The correct answer is option A. Operating a motor vehicle with the intent of doing harm to others. Explanation. Aggressive driving is defined as operating a motor vehicle in a selfish, bold, or pushy manner. Road rage is defined as operating a motor vehicle with the intent of doing harm to others, or the intent of physically assaulting another driver or their vehicle. Question 16. When driving at night, you should do all of the following except: Option A. Make sure you are rested. Option B. Make sure your glasses are clean. Option C. Wear sunglasses. The correct answer is option C. Wear sunglasses. Explanation. To ensure that you can see as well as possible, don't wear sunglasses when driving at night. If you wear eyeglasses, make sure they are clean and unscratched. Make sure you are rested and alert before driving at night. Question 17. When entering traffic while operating a double or triple, a driver should: Option A. Assume other drivers will make enough space for their vehicle to safely merge into traffic. Option B. Wait for a gap that is large enough for their entire vehicle to safely merge into traffic. Option C. Decrease their following distance. The correct answer is option B. Wait for a gap that is large enough for their entire vehicle to safely merge into traffic. Explanation. Doubles and triples take up more space than other commercial vehicles. Before entering or crossing traffic while driving a double or triple, be sure there is a space large enough for your entire vehicle to operate without causing any collisions. Question 18. Regroove tires are: Option A. Allowed only on the front of a bus. Option B. Allowed only on the rear of a bus. Option C. Not allowed anywhere on a bus. The correct answer is option B. Allowed only on the rear of a bus. Explanation. Regrooved, recapped, or retreaded tires are not permitted to be used on the front of a bus. Question 19. A steering wheel should be: Option A. Held with one hand while the other hand rests. Option B. Held with both hands to ensure an adequate grip. Option C. Released if the vehicle is approaching a bump. The correct answer is option B. Held with both hands to ensure an adequate grip. Explanation. A steering wheel should be held firmly with each hand on opposite sides of the wheel. Question 20. You should check and adjust your mirrors. Option A. Before driving. Option B. While driving. Option C. After driving. The correct answer is option A. Before driving. Explanation. Be sure to check your mirrors before beginning a drive. Your posture may change day to day and your mirrors may need to be adjusted.